listen, it's smoking mirrors. Raw and uncut, it's smoking mirrors. You know what's up. It's smoking mirrors. Raw and uncut, it's smoking mirrors. You know what's up. Yeah. It's smoking mirrors. Raw and uncut, it's smoking mirrors. You know what's up. It's smoking mirrors. You know you hear us. Listen, smoking mirrors be the station. Them boys uncut raw, no hesitation. Just tune in, the vibes are so amazing. It's all real talk here, that's word to Jason. Shout out to J Lee, them boys on a mission. Gunning for the #1 spot, pay attention. Knocking out the competition, Sonny listen. In Detroit, serving game like a piston. Shot clock, jump shot, all net with a feeling. The squad set it off, cause a riot in the building. Syndicates to bad, this ain't suited for the children. And talk is cheap, when they speak, you see millions. Turn it up one time, if you looking for smoke, then pull it up online. It's right there. Look in the mirror, first glance, it's quite clear. That B-more got them scared like a nightmare. They blowing smoke to any city, take a flight there. And guaranteed to ring bells like a bike fair. Then Debo the whole set, they don't fight fair. Cause smoking mirrors gaining buzz like a light, yeah. You know? Raw and uncut, smoking mirrors, you know what's up. Smoking mirrors, raw and uncut, smoking mirrors, you know what's up. Yeah, it's smoking mirrors, raw and uncut, smoking mirrors, you know what's up. It's smoking mirrors. You know you hear us.
What's up, fellas? How you doing? Welcome everyone to another episode of Smoking Mirrors Uncut live on YouTube and Facebook Live. We got the usuals, the soldiers. We got Detroit. We got my boy B-more.
You.
And we got yours truly, Jay Lee. We're here to set it off. First off,
I want
to shout out my cuz. He got these new little Liddy Lits that they selling.
Liddy Lits, and they will have you Liddy Lit.
For sure. Oh, yo, well, I thought that was an actual bulb. Like,
nah. This is what they doing. This is what they doing, and they potent. So,
hey B, you remember him drinking one of those last week when we was on?
Nah.
Yeah, he was drinking. I was like, what the hell is he drinking?
Yeah. You ain't see when I started doing like this?
Like, he was rubbing his chest. he was fanning himself. He was doing all kinds of shit.
You took the E.
Yeah.
Like Bad Boys.
Yeah, for sure. You ever take time just to feel your leather? Yeah, for real. But how y'all been? It's been what, a week and a half or something like that.
Yeah,
bro, you gotta apologize to the people because I know y'all done had a couple people coming to me and they never come to me. You know, they don't approach me. They're like, man, when the next joint? What y'all talking about? What's the next step?
Yeah,
we living. We living.
Hey, we living life, man. It's like I said last summer. It's summertime, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got stuff to do, man.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, we got lives, we got families, we got stuff to do. But we back on. Let's go.
We back
Let's
on.
Go.
We back on.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
I know, Troy, you did not want to talk about Kanye West, but we did want to address mental health. You know. Go ahead.
Sorry, you know, just to say something just before that, we did have a great man that ended up passing away recently. A U.S. Representative, John Lewis. I do want to shout out and say something about him and all the work that he's put in, literally from the time of being a teenager up until the day he died. The work and everything that he's done to get people to voting, to make things better, period, for our people. You know what I mean? Countless things that I probably don't even need the name. You know, just look up the name, read up on him. Just a good man, another person that I look up to. You know what I mean? With everything that he did throughout his whole life. Like, we not talking just a couple of years. Like, we talking literally like 60 plus years of putting in work. So I just wanted to say that real quick.
And he has they got a special for him on Netflix, right?
Do they?
Yeah, I did see it. it's been, I guess since he passed, it's been popping up more. So I am gonna watch that and figure out what's up with that. Learn more about him.
Okay.
Definitely,
Yep.
definitely. But he did a lot. He did a lot.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot.
Yeah.
So, my bad for cutting you off on that one, but I didn't want to
Oh
forget.
no. Well, Troy going now, so he'll be back. So we could talk about it because Troy said what did Troy say that Kanye West does to him? He said it makes his knees hurt.
Make his knees hurt. So I don't know how he walked off.
He probably went to go get some ibuprofen or something.
To help.
But I did want to talk about him just because I feel as though I don't know. They said that he actually did apply for to become a president, whatever, in Jersey, something like that.
Yeah. What up, Taylor? What's good? What's good? Yeah, he applied. I guess I mean, I don't know what he's doing, man. It's weird. They started campaigning, I don't know, a while ago. He just starting, and then on top of that, the inflammatory remarks that he continuously makes.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. Interesting. Do you have that on you? Like what he actually said?
No, I don't. But what are you talking about? He said something about Harriet Tubman didn't.
Yes.
Now listen.
Okay. Do we have a ulterior thought process on this?
You know I'm a glass half full type person. And think outside the box type person. And I saw something where somebody had said where they feel as though that he might have been misunderstood because they feel as though he meant to say that she freed the slaves, but they end up having to still be oppressed in another part in other country. So he's kind of eclectic in his thinking. So in his mind, you freed them to the north, but yet they were still oppressed in the north as well. So I think he could have said it wrong. He could have said it totally wrong.
I think what you do is you have to actually hear the soundbite.
Oh, I did. I heard the soundbite.
No, I'm talking about not just you. I'm talking about people that hear the soundbite and listen for yourself what's going on. Mm-hmm. I do think that he tried to clean it up a little bit, but it's just like, bruh, pay attention to what you say, how you say it, how you communicate. You have to. Like, we all know a simple comma can change everything in what you just said.
True.
You know what I mean?
I mean, look at the two other guys running for president. They have a problem with that as well. So, speaking off the top of their heads and saying dumb stuff. So, I guess that's what qualifies you as a president right now. Just say dumb stuff.
Well, when you're under the camera all the time, I wouldn't be surprised slipping up once in a while. But my only thing with Kanye is a lot of it's funny to me that every time he has a slip up, it always ends up being against us.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of my thing. Like, where's his mind going? Because between the Trump thing, between the slave thing, then between Harriet Tubman thing, it's like, bro, where are you at? And I could even say that I kind of agree with one of them, but either way, it's like, where you at? Ever since the first outburst on live TV.
No, that wasn't against us.
Yeah,
that wasn't against us.
That wasn't against us. That
was the old Kanye.
You know what I mean? That one right there was like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? But,
oh my God. What's huh?
I was about to say, only thing I can say about that is, man, I think he needs help. That's all I can say about that. I think he needs help.
That's it. Definitely. What's going on in sports, Troy? What's going on?
Oh, it's a whole lot going on. Like today, man. I tried to watch baseball today. Man, almost took my weapon out and yo, it is hard to watch. Before baseball was already hard to watch for me. Like watch on TV. Now there's really nobody in the stands. and it makes it really hard to watch.
Why does that change it though?
I don't know.
Why?
Like,
because look,
just the interact. Like, I don't know. I guess
love
you really
baseball.
You really do
love
need people
baseball.
out there, I guess, right? Yeah, you do. Yep.
Football is my number one, but baseball is my close to, very close to. I love baseball.
You do.
Right? So I was watching it opening day, and I'm just like, yo, they got pictures of fans. I'm just like, yo, this is not doing it, bro. Like, I don't know what's going on,
bruh. I almost took my weapon out, man.
Really?
and almost wrote a letter. Almost wrote a letter to the family, like, look, man, like, this is the end of days for you right now. Like, so I don't know, like, I don't know how baseball is continue. You know, baseball had a little outbreak down in Miami Marlins. Yeah, so they had a little outbreak. I think like 15 or plus people pop positive for corona. So they had to postpone a bunch of games. It's supposed to come out to Philly, so they postponed a bunch of games all the way through Sunday. So I don't know how they're gonna do it because they're not in the bubble like basketball, soccer. They're not in the bubble, so those guys go back home. You know what I mean? So
it's not just that too. When you think about it, baseball is literally everybody's spread out.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not touching nobody.
Yeah, exactly.
In that game, like you don't have to physically touch somebody. Majority of part of that game.
Yeah, exactly. But I know prior to most of the people in that organization pop for corona, they were in Georgia, so they did have a scrimmage against the Atlanta Braves. Okay. I know Georgia is one of those hotspot states right now as far as coronaviruses, as far as the numbers are concerned. So I don't know if someone might have caught something in the airport or a hotel and it just went from there. But I don't know how baseball or any sport that's not in the bubble is going to survive. Like football, I don't
know, bro.
You're trying to pull for them, right? You really are.
I am.
But I don't know how they're going to do it because they're not in the bubble. Cats come to practice and they go home, and we don't know where they're going to go from there. We don't know if they're going to go to a restaurant. We don't know where they're going to go, and they're bringing that back to the practice facility. So I don't know how they're going to do it without not putting people in the bubble. So hopefully they'll figure it out. I know a lot of cats have been opting out for the season. They've been taking like a small payment to not play this year, and it's some big names, man. Some big names stepping the way. So
it's a couple people.
They're giving them millions of dollars too.
Well, no, what they're doing is they're giving them $350,000, but it's almost like a retro payment. So they're taking the payment out of their next year's salary, so they won't necessarily have to pay it back. They're just taking out of next year's salary. Okay. But the catch is that individual will have to make the team, like one of those guys that really would have made the team. Okay. Now, if you get cut next year, you have to you got to pay that money back.
Yep.
So if you're one of those guys who was on the on the bubble,
I wouldn't be surprised they cut you just cause that. Like, yo, give me that.
Exactly. Give me that money back. We need that. We need that for the salary cap.
Yep.
So, but the NBA is doing well with it so far. You know, I mean, they're keeping people in the bubble.
Biggest strain that they had, really, like with them and the basketball players. What union was it that was fighting this? Was it basketball?
It was basketball, yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, it was basketball.
That's where they had the most problem as far as people not wanting to really go back and play, and it was like, yo, you kind of have to play. We got contracts on you, so
yeah. So they settled it out, but like I said, the NBA is doing pretty good with it. There are some people that's kind of leaving the site. My man Lou Williams.
Yeah, I read about that.
I don't know who that is.
My man Lou Williams plays guard for the Los Angeles Clippers. Yeah, and he's a young single guy. He came to the NBA as a high school. Right out of high school, he came to the NBA, so he's still young. But anyway, Lou felt like he needed some time away. So Lou, he's there in Orlando, right? So Lou decided to head up to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm. He went to Atlanta?
He went to Atlanta.
Okay. Why didn't he just go to Fort Lauderdale?
So what is Atlanta known for? For male entertainment?
I don't know why.
Transvestites?
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
I don't know about that.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
I don't know
what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one alone. But Atlanta has a lot of those what they call gentlemen's clubs.
Mm. I don't know if you want to say gentleman's club. Gentleman's club is the strip club.
I'm just trying to be nice. So Lou decided, you know what, I need some time away. So he went to a strip joint. But I think he told the team that he was doing something with his family or whatever.
Yeah.
And he wound up in a strip joint. His pictures posted up online. Of course, Magic City, of course.
Yo, Magic City is garbage.
But it was some pictures posted online of him up in a strip joint. So it kind of went against what he was saying. So he got in trouble. So I think he's going to see some suspension or whatever.
So he got in trouble for going to a strip club
because he left the bubble. He lied about why he left the bubble.
Because they're supposed to be enclosed
closed from everybody. Money, bro. This is what all that is about. So
big money.
You leave the bubble, we paying you. You leave, you do something outside the scope that we tell you to do, right? You come back, you get 15 other people infected. Those 15 people get their family, blah blah. You know how that go.
Yep.
Now we can't play this game, can't play that game. We losing all this just because you wanted to go to a strip club. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I mean, basketball can survive. Like I said, they're in that bubble. Soccer, they're in that bubble down there. The WNBA is down there too.
Okay.
Football might have a problem. We'll see. We'll see what happens, man. Fall sports they're going through it right now. So.
Supposedly, we'll see what happens, man. Stepping away from the WNBA.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
you'll get it. You'll get
attitudes.
Yeah, you'll get it. Don't worry about it.
The WNBA also, and if I'm not mistaken, Kyrie Irving is putting up some money towards that.
I know he mentioned he's a smart guy. He's a smart dude, man. Very smart. He thinks out of the box a lot. So I know he wanted to start his own league. Before the NBA tried to put these guys in the bubble, he wanted to start his own league with all the NBA players.
Yeah.
But I know just something separate from the NBA, what they were trying to do. He didn't like how they were trying to force those guys to get into the bubble and all that stuff. And just monopolize off those guys. He wasn't about that. And he's always kind of been bucking the system too.
Wow.
But I mean, I hope sports make it. I hope they make it. I hope fall sports make it.
I hope they do.
It'll make for a long fall and winter if there's no sports, man.
Like literally. I mean, what's good, little cuz? I see you. Yeah, I don't know if they making it neither. I don't know if they gonna make it. He said he don't think football will make it, but literally, yo, I live for football. So it's so funny when football goes off after the Super Bowl. I'm literally looking at Sundays. I'm like, yo, what do I do today?
What is going on today?
What do I do right now? It's
Yeah.
crazy. So I can just imagine we gotta wait. We didn't even get to the next season yet.
Yeah.
And you telling me we may have to wait all the way until next September?
Yeah. Yo, the NBA is already talking about doing a bubble for next year. So what's that saying for the sports in between that? How is that supposed to survive if the NBA is already talking about going to the bubble in the 2021 season?
I don't know.
Yo, I don't know, man. It's going to be rough. I'm telling you, it's going to be rough.
And man, I don't know. I'm not even trying to get into no conspiracy stuff, but it's just like this is crazy, bro.
Yeah, man.
If it's that serious, my thing is this: why don't we just let everybody? I feel like it's one of those things that everybody's gonna get. whether it's now or 6 months from now.
Not me.
You don't feel like that?
No.
I feel like if it's that contagious,
you're right. You're probably right. Yeah.
I feel like we're going to try to, succumb it as much as we can, which we probably have to do, like we did before, to slow the curve down.
Mm-hmm.
But I think eventually we basically just have to wait till that wave just kind of hits everybody. Because if you think about it, right, New York, New Jersey got hit hard. They got hit hard, right? And everybody else kind of took it slow once they saw that we got hit hard. And then they didn't have as many cases. But now, when everybody started opening back up, who's on the slower end of it? You know what I mean? I know New Jersey is. I actually didn't look at New York.
Yeah, because Jersey shut stuff down. Like, people was all mad about Jersey shutting down, but you see the results.
Right.
You see the results. You know?
Exactly. But we also got hit hard first, so now it's like, all right, most of our people already got it. But now South, they didn't. So now, guess what's happening? Now we reopen back up. Oh, it didn't go away. Now y'all getting hit hard.
Yeah.
So I just think it's one of those things that got to go around. And then once it go around, unfortunately, people are going to lose their lives.
Yeah.
But.
I know I wanted to ask y'all. I just thought about that, too. When you said something about bubble.
What up, though?
This dude with a bubble head, Terry Crews.
What?
He stays staying. He's a habitual line stepper, man.
Yo, he is, ain't he?
He's habitually stepping over the line.
Where did that come from, too?
What, habitual line stepper?
Yeah, where did that come from?
It was a comic, right?
Yeah, it was who was it? It was
Charlie Murphy.
Yes.
Charlie Murphy. They was talking about Rick James being habitual line stepper.
Yeah. But apparently Terry Crews wants to ban porn or something like that. Yeah. Basically, he's complaining about porn addiction and how dangerous it is.
Dangerous?
Wait a minute. Is this the same guy who said
when he was growing up, he was never afraid of the KKK?
Is that what he said?
He said he was never afraid of the KKK, but he was afraid of black people.
Oh.
Is this the same guy we talking about?
I mean, if he said that, we're talking the same guy.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
I didn't know he said that. He said that?
He actually said that. Actually came out of his mouth.
I mean, but he probably never was around the KKK. So
I mean, are you afraid of the KKK?
I mean, I've never been around them to be afraid of them. So, yeah.
Would you, if you think you was around them? Do you think you would be afraid of them?
It depends on if I'm by myself in the woods and I'm walking past the fiery cross. It depends.
I agree. That doesn't depend.
Yeah, but I mean, if they just walking down my street, no, but
right,
it's different.
Yeah, because you sit there with your stuff on you.
Yeah. You see, y'all saw me before, looking at my cameras like, yo, let me go get my gap.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm looking at cameras right now. Yeah, definitely. I stay on
those Lee alarms.
Yeah, and I live in a good
bomber clot. Who's coming up a hill?
And I live in a good neighborhood. And I still don't trust these people. But Terry Crews apparently wants to ban porn because of addiction. Because apparently he was addicted to porn at one point in time.
These stairs, close your ears, man. I know you listen. Close your ears, these stairs.
Is he on here?
Close your ears, these stairs. You don't want to hear this.
So, how do y'all feel about porn addiction? Be more. When you was addicted to porn, like, how did?
What's the question?
How do you feel about porn? Is it to the point where it should be banned? Like, I mean,
no. Well, you already
right.
I'm easy going, man. I think people have vices, and whatever their vice is, that's their vice.
Right.
You know I mean, some people it's like everybody tries to make porn and sex and stuff like that a taboo issue or something that you can't do or you shouldn't do. And I'm just like, how did you get here?
Yeah.
Would anybody be here if it wasn't for, like, maybe not porn, but if it wasn't for sex, which is a direct link to porn? You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Come on. I see your face.
Porn is good.
Porn is good.
Is that we going back to Vampire in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
That's good. You get you a piece of you ass.
So how do you feel about people that are addicted to porn? Like, what is it? I don't know what addicted to porn is. Like, I mean,
I think I know somebody that was addicted to porn, and it was crazy. But
really?
I think I know somebody. I'm not gonna put no names out there, but
okay.
They came to me. It's like, man,
Troy.
No,
hey man, don't tell my story. Hey, B, don't tell my story, man.
Yo, if it was Troy, I would have had to say,
yeah.
Yo, B, yo,
don't put my story out there, man.
I'm having a problem.
Oh my god!
Now that I'm watching, I can't stop watching.
So your boy was addicted to porn, like really bad.
I think somebody I know was on it, and I was just like, I was trying to give him help. You know what I mean? But it's just like anything else, man. You're addicted to something. I always used to say, I ain't addicted to nothing. I ain't addicted to nothing. But you know what I was? I was addicted to food.
Okay.
And an addiction is an addiction. It's something that you can't stop, you know. And I don't think a porn addiction is any more unhealthy than any other addiction, really, primarily. Unless you have an addiction to like reading the Bible, or, you know, whatever, something good. But usually when we talk about addiction, we're talking about something that has a stranglehold on you that you probably should let go to some extent.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not messing with these dudes. Yo, shout out to Buddha Peso because you know, we just had his birthday. We went out to AC.
Oh, I didn't get invited.
I appreciate that invite. Thanks,
yeah.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Appreciate that, Peso. And that's my cousin.
That's my cousin. And you go to sleep early. Ain't nobody.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I wasn't going. That was Friday, but we went out to AC, and we ran into this dude that was just straight up dancing on the pier.
Really?
He was like, "Why you dancing?" He was like, "Why not?" So that's all we kept saying, yo. Running into him as we walking back to the car. He's still dancing like they go Unc right there. Why not? So we stuck to it. We kept saying it. So that's Jai and Greg Grease. That's why they said that.
Oh,
wow. my man was living his best life, man.
Yo, he was having a good time.
Probably had a couple drinks on him. You know what I mean? He's good.
Wow.
Couple ones.
Okay. So how you feel about porn addiction, Troy?
I agree with B, man. Everybody has their vices. I have my vice. My vice is I need to go to church, aka the gym. I need that. That's kind of my addiction. That's like my vice. Mm-hmm. So everyone has their vices. You just try not to let it lead your life. You know what I mean? Try to have some type of control around it, so it's not like leading you to a different path that you don't want to go down to. Right. But I really don't think it's that bad. I mean, like I'm here because of sexual encounters. I'm here because maybe my deadbeat father and my beautiful black mother, you know what I mean, they might have been watching the film. I don't know. And then they had me. I don't know. I don't know. So
yeah, man,
I don't got a problem with it. I don't know.
So what when you talk about addictions, right, you think about what does it do to you? What actually will porn addiction do to you?
The only thing I could think of is that it could mess up your relationship with your wife, possibly.
Yeah, it could mess up relationships. Okay. You're constantly watching, you're constantly dabbling in online or whatever, and she's getting irritated by it. So it could affect the relationships. But
I can see her coming home like, "Where is all the lotion at? Where is all the lotion? Like,
where is it?
You know." But
sorry, baby, sorry.
Yeah, and he probably not want to be with her, you know, because he done did his business. So
yeah.
So I can see that. Yeah, it depends. Or some women might be intimidated by
what he's looking at.
What he's looking at. Yeah, because I mean, she might be saying, "I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be doing this stuff."
But why? You know? Why would they say that?
That's a whole different.
That's a whole other question. Maybe we need to delve. Maybe we need to delve into that.
That's when we.
Why would they say?
We'll bring a woman on for that one, because yeah.
Come on, we on that. Man, we ain't got nobody watching tonight, dude. We got.
Hey, B. Don't you have somebody walking around there right now that has his long hair and speaks with a high pitched voice? Why don't you tell her to come in the room? She don't have to show her. She don't have to show her face. Tell her to come in the room. We'll ask her that question and see what she thinks.
She ain't gonna do that.
We ain't even gotta see her face. We'll ask her the question and see what she thinks. Mine is not here right now.
As far as why they would say no,
right?
You doing that?
Right.
I don't think that would be a question for her.
There she is.
Oh, she listening, huh?
Hey, you can stay off. You can stay off the screen. You can stay off the camera.
Down for the kiddos.
we trying to hook people up tonight. But go ahead.
You know what? We're not even about to go there right now.
So B ask her the same question. Let's see what she said. Ask her that question. Could someone be addicted to porn, and how does that affect? How would she think it affect the relationship? If let's say if you were addicted to porn.
If I was addicted?
Yeah. Does she believe porn can be an addiction? Put it that way. Coming from a female's perspective.
Or if you were addicted, would it bother her?
Well, it can be addictive, but I guess it depends on how much time you're putting into that. Like if you're constantly on there on a regular, like every day, all your days off, you're on there. That's addiction. But like if you're like every now and then, that wouldn't be a problem. Like I don't mind watching porn, or I don't mind him watching porn. Like we can watch porn together.
Okay.
So it all depends on how much time you're putting into that.
Yeah.
So he just can't, watch a bunch of porn without you.
That's what you're trying to say. That's basically what you're saying. Don't leave her out.
You know what? This can really dive deep, because I'm gonna tell you like this: porn ain't even really a thing for me. You know what I mean? Like it ain't even like my thing. But I think a lot of people watch porn, and it ain't a big thing. But for me, if I'm getting what I need, what I want, I never have no need for it. What I'm watching it for? You know what I mean? Play your history. My history is golden. Y'all get my history, man. Y'all gonna be like, this tune is fire right here.
So you go type in P, you go Pornhub. So we got a Facebook user saying, why be addicted to watching porn when you could spend that time making it? Very true.
That is true. But guess what? It don't work like that. Yeah. It don't work like that. I'm pretty sure you could talk to millions of men across the world and find out it don't work like that.
My cousin want to find out what I'm drinking. It's them Liddy Lits, Goultown, New Jersey. Holla. That's what they call Liddy Lits. My little cousin Boo Boo makes them.
Mm-hmm. I think it's a lot of women really don't understand the drive that men have for sex. Not every man, but I say most men. Yeah. I think they're really misconceived in how much they want. But when women understand that, I think that they would find that men have no need for a lot of those other extracurriculars. Don't get me wrong, there's always a few that like it. So when you get your man that goes to a strip club, why is he going to the strip club? Why is he there? What does he want? It's not nothing. Obviously, there's a certain thing he's looking for while he's there. You know what I mean? Same thing when it comes to porn. So it's like, if you as a woman are not trying to figure that out and not trying to rectify that, then how about this? If you have a problem with it and you're not trying to rectify it, then that's kind of on you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
It's just like anything else, I mean, where there's a need, there's something to fill it. Somebody got to feel it. So I mean,
Yep.
she should be the first to feel it.
I definitely agree with it.
Should be the first to feel it, or you inquire. Like that's why it's good to have an open line of communication.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Just about to say that.
Yeah, she should ask like, why you keep going there? What are you looking for? And I'm look like Cuz said, I'm looking to make it clap. You know,
communication is absolute number one key.
Oh, he lived in Germany for a while, been there, done so. Yeah,
done what though? Done what exactly?
Making porns, probably.
Making flicks.
Making flicks.
Making flicks.
I wish I knew who Facebook user was.
Yeah.
You can stay anonymous. We still happy that you watching.
A woman's sex drive is a lot higher, believe it or not.
Nah.
I don't know about that. I'm no female. I'm no female, but
nah.
My sex
I'm gonna tell you right now, that's not a fact, because if it was, we would have had a woman president from President 1. Guaranteed. Do y'all agree or disagree?
I agree.
What'd you say?
I like it.
I said if women's sex drive was higher than men's, we would have a female president from President 1. Wouldn't have been no George Washington.
Why you say that? I'm lost.
Because my thing is this: women rule the world in so many ways, right? So a lot of what men do is revolved around either their family or the woman that they love, right? So why did the saying even come up? Happy wife, happy life.
I never understood that.
Well, because basically, if the wife ain't happy, the whole home is in
everything's in shambles,
right? And I get that, but I know a lot of, like I said, I know a lot of happy women, and the dude's still miserable. You know what I'm saying? So,
but guess what? They don't say that for the man. The whole house ain't what the man do when he miserable. What does he do?
Be miserable.
Just be miserable. He be miserable, or he will find out.
That's what I say. He find ways to be happy.
Exactly, but he don't portray that all throughout the house, really, for the most part.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So there's a difference. So what I'm saying is, a woman, right, kind of like we cater to that and what they want, what they need, right, everything that goes with that. So if they really understood their power, like, I'm doing this, that, the third. You can pretty much get a man to do whatever you want them to do. You know that. You know the right woman can get you to do whatever. You know that, for the most part. I ain't saying no crazy stuff off the wall stuff, but for the most part, a woman you love can get you to do whatever they want.
True.
You'll get a job. You'll pay for this. You'll pay. Why do men get married? It's so many people in this world get married. Why do they get married? How many men like, I can't wait to get married, have a wedding? How many men do that?
That was me.
Of course that was you.
But I'm not saying there's some people. There's some people.
You're part of that 2%. We know that.
I planned my wedding.
I know. You were the groomzilla. The groomzilla. There's the bridezilla and the groomzilla. You were
definitely that. Wrong with that though.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. But what
you're right. You're right.
That's rare.
Yeah.
It's women that want that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So why do we do that? Why do we, like I was just talking about that the other day. We about to be in debt because you want to get married, put on a nice dress, and have your friends come. $30,000 plus, 20,000, 15,000, even 5 G's.
Yo. I tell everybody, destination wedding, man. Forget that. Destination wedding.
Those cost money.
No, but that's your vacation, and only the closest people that really deal with you, they gonna come.
I hear you, but that's still money. Yeah. And now, instead of just your close friends and family coming, right, they got to spend that much more to go to the destination. You know what I mean? Either way, what I'm saying is it's money. Even if you transfer some of that money from you to them, like, everything's set up. Why do you think we do that? Men don't want that. Women want that. Why do we do it? Because they control the narrative when it comes to love and stuff like that, for the most part. Right. So basically what I'm saying is, if they wanted to, they could rule a lot of stuff. Say, hey, if women was just all to lock down together and be like, yeah, ain't nothing popping off in no bedrooms until the next president is a woman. I guarantee you the next president would be a woman. I'd vote for it, wouldn't you?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't have a problem doing it.
That's what I'm saying. I'd be like, oh, you know what? You won. Let's you know what I mean?
Yep.
Wow.
I missed one of those comments, the Facebook user.
He said most men set up their life financially before marriage. Otherwise, there will be no marriage. I know a lot of broke dudes done got married.
I know a lot of broke dudes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. Oh, she's saying they should have their stuff together. They should.
Oh, okay.
We feel like it's a she. You don't know it's a she.
No, they said it was a she. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. We got a couple comments said facts. I'm pretty sure they was talking about me because I was running my mouth.
Yeah. They
was on my mouth.
They was on you. They was on you.
Yeah.
You was on your Nostradamus. They was on you.
But yeah, I think the whole women having a higher sex drive, I think it's true in some ways and true and not true in others. I mean, there's some nymphomaniac women out there that that can't get enough.
Definitely.
And
can I address that?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I've been talking a lot, but I want to.
No, go ahead.
Because I kind of have a problem when men call women that love having sex whores and hoes and all that stuff. Why they gotta be all that? I'm pretty sure you hit one before and didn't mind it when you was hitting it, did you? You wanted to, didn't you?
Didn't
you? Did it. So why they gotta be all that? Why you mad at them? Celebrate them. Everybody's not gonna be a good, clean girl.
Nope.
And just because they doing that don't mean that they not a good, clean girl. Enjoy it.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
So you're saying that it's biased. You're saying that if a woman wants to have a lot of sex, random sex and stuff, that she shouldn't be looked down upon. That's basically what you're saying.
I don't think so. She's a human being that loves sex.
I agree.
I actually think she should be praised.
Why?
Because she's servicing
the masses.
She's servicing. Look at it, yo. I'm telling you right now. Think about it. Now I'm getting this from a comedian.
Let's go. Get into it then. Let's go then.
But it's true.
Get into it. Let's go.
Think about if a homeless man just got some pussy. What would he do? You know what? I need to get my shit together. I'm about to go get me a job. And I took that straight from a comedian, but it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. I'm telling you. That thing powerful.
But that goes
changes a lot of things, man.
That goes back to what you were saying, how they do control the world. They don't realize how much power they have in there.
They have power.
I'm telling you, bro.
Most of them do though. Most of them do know what they have. They know it. They know that the power it has, man. Yeah. They know.
Black Snake Moan. That movie was crazy.
Yeah, that movie was crazy.
So Facebook users said a whore and a high sex drive are two different things. I agree with her.
Definitely. I agree. Yeah. I didn't say they were the same.
Well, I mean, you were saying because you said a woman that sleeps around with a bunch of different people is why do people say she's a whore? She's a whore because she's sleeping around with a bunch of different people.
Yeah.
They say the same thing for a guy that sleeps around with a bunch of different people. Oh, he's
true. They do. But women mostly say that. Men don't.
Men don't say that.
Nah, we say he a G. But
exactly.
No, this is what we say. Slide me a couple. Yo, run that down.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I mean,
it's biased definitely. But I think also men have always held women to higher regards. We treat women like a prize in certain ways.
Yeah, we do.
Not to be defiled.
Yeah, we do.
You feel she bouncing around here and there, you know.
But why do we do that?
I think that's tradition. It's been passed down from generation to generation to generation to uplift women.
Okay, so when you think about it, when you think about a woman that's been with a bunch of men, how do you feel about her, as opposed to somebody that didn't?
And
wifing her up.
In
how
the
do you feel about that?
Okay, if I was a single
your mindset right now.
Yeah. In my mindset right now, if I was a single dude, a woman that sleeps around with a bunch of dudes, I wouldn't be looking at her like wifey material. That's for sure.
Okay, so why is that?
Because she don't respect her own self to like control her own emotions.
She don't?
No.
How you know?
She's not respecting her body.
Huh?
How you know?
But that's the same for me. If I'm sleeping around with a bunch of women, I'm not respecting my own body either.
Okay. I'll respect that.
So why would I want a woman that
don't do the same?
Nah.
But I don't
and then I think it affects you. I think it affects you sexually too. Because I've heard of women that slept around with a bunch of dudes and they finally get married and they don't want sex no more.
Okay.
Because they done already wore it out.
Interesting.
Is that the case though? Like, did you talk to someone and that's the case, or that's what you heard? Or?
I mean, I ain't want to get punched, so I ain't asked. But I mean, that's what I heard. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. What you so cuz don't agree with me. What you saying, cuz? What you saying? What you saying?
So,
but I mean, hey,
what you think, D?
What's that about?
What you think about, like, what are your feelings?
Almost got caught digging in my nose at a.
You good, man?
Yeah.
Everybody been there, bro.
Yeah, man. I got some tickling up in there, man. My box is big, man. I got something up in there, man.
How do you feel about a woman that's been promiscuous as opposed to a woman that hasn't? Do you put something on top of that, like you know?
I think it depends on the stage of my life. If I'm a young boy, if I'm a young single man, I might be thinking like, you know what I mean, that's whorish characteristics. But as an older gentleman and thinking and going back and think about it, I'm like, look, man, she control what she can control. If that's how she wants to do her thing, let her do her thing.
Okay.
That might be how she's really controlling her destiny, controlling her life. She's the vessel. She controls her own ship. You know what I mean? So if that's the way she want to portray her life, so be it. So I don't see it that way right now. You know what I mean? Just go have fun and do your thing. You know what I mean? If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do.
All right.
Yeah. Yep. Period.
Hey,
I know you don't feel that way, Jay. We know that already.
No.
Now, Chris said she might have major respect for herself, but is at a time in her life where a monogamous relationship isn't her goal setting at the moment.
I mean, it all depends on the stage of that person's life. Yeah.
I don't think one automatically goes into the other.
Yeah.
Like, simply because she's having sex, she doesn't respect herself. I don't think that's technically it. You know what I mean? Because I think as a society, we look at a man differently. If he was doing the same thing, like, yo, I think I posted on our page, man, I forgot the rapper's name. Rapper said he slept with 1,000 women. In what was
that? That was that cornball Blueface, wasn't it?
Blueface. It was Blueface.
Blueface.
You know what I mean? So, and nobody really shook a leg at that. Like, but if it was a female that said that, could you imagine?
People said it was nasty.
Well, what I'm saying is that didn't go all over the internet.
Right. Now, if that was Meg Thee Stallion that said that, it'd have been a totally different story.
Totally different story. Yeah. But why? Why do we put those signatures?
Well, we just gotta stop putting women on pedestals then and just treat them like everybody else.
It's not exactly.
That's what it comes down to, though. That's what it comes down to. You.
I don't think.
No, I'm saying that's why they looking down on women, because they treating them. They consider them as a better person than us, and they shouldn't be doing that.
True, people do. Our society does put a certain weight on a female as far as how many sexual encounters they've had.
Didn't we have a previous podcast where people were saying that body counts mattered? I thought that was you that said it mattered too on that previous podcast.
Body counts do matter. Say that they don't. They do.
They shouldn't matter then.
No, I didn't say that. I think body counts definitely matter.
They shouldn't.
But at what?
Wait a minute. I thought you said they didn't matter.
Huh?
He said they mattered.
He said they mattered?
In the previous podcast, he said body counts mattered. So that's kind of contradicting what you're saying. What you're saying,
yeah.
To what I'm saying? How? Because, all right, this is my thing, right? What I do or what I say about a female that has a high body count, right? Mm-hmm. I could be like, yo, she has 100 people that she's been with, or she has 10 people that she's been with. It all matters that all has something to do with your thought process and how you think about that person. So I'm not saying, hey, it matters when it comes to like you being with her.
Mm-hmm.
That don't really matter. You know what I mean? Because we're all, like I said, again, as a society, we always thinking like, yo, we want a lady in the streets, a freak in the sheets. But what ends up happening is we always go for the lady, and then when it comes to the sheets, she's still a lady. You know what I'm saying? So, but you don't want the freak that been with everybody else, and this is what I was trying to kind of trying to get at. What it really hits to is male ego.
Oh, there's always male ego involved.
That's what it has always to do with. That's what all of this is about, male ego. I don't want a woman that's already been touched by somebody else. I want to be the one that is the one to her. If we get rid of that attitude, how would you feel about these women that's having sex with all these different people? You wouldn't even care.
But that's why you got women out there that have been pleased by so many different types of men. They get with a dude that they fall in love with, and they not pleased sexually because they've been with
so many,
Dick, and Harry.
Yeah.
I mean, that's possible.
But I've heard plenty of stories like that where women are with somebody they really like, but they're not pleased sexually.
And that's possible. But guess what? That's on her. That's on her and what she wants to do. Like, yo, what's more important to you? Somebody that you love or somebody that's pleasing you sexually?
Yeah.
Do you need some of both? That's something she got to figure out. That's the same thing we got to figure out. You know what I mean?
That's true.
That's the same thing we got to figure out. Like,
that's true.
I love this woman, but I'm not getting, you know what I mean?
I think it's a lot easier for a woman to please a man sexually than a man that got a 2-inch, manhood. I don't think he can overcome that.
Yeah, I mean, because that's mindset too. Because
he can overcome that. He can.
Oh, more pumps. Okay.
Huh? You said what?
Just more pumps.
The rabbit joint.
Rabbit pumps.
Hey man,
rabbit joints, man.
Yeah.
What you and yo, this kind of something that we talked about. See, we need some women on for this, but the funny thing about women that I found out, and I'm pretty sure, I know y'all know, it's not even pretty sure, I know y'all know, is that honestly, sometimes none of that even matters. It's what they feel about you and how you make them feel.
And that's what I'm saying.
It's like you got the right size, you got the right equipment.
It's the mindset. It's the
mindset.
Yeah, it's the mindset.
Bro. I know y'all know that. It's some women you ain't even got to touch.
Yeah.
I know y'all done in high school, y'all done had phone sex. She's like, you ain't got to do nothing. You ain't touching.
Not Jay Lee though. Not Jay Lee. No, not him.
No.
His
mom
and dad are watching.
Come on.
No, seriously, I told y'all I wasn't doing all that in high school, yo. I really wasn't.
You ain't never had a phone. You ain't never had the rotary phone.
Yo,
and your mom or your dad pick up like,
oh,
that phone?
I did have that. I did have the phone. Well, since I was technical back then, I ran a whole line to my bedroom, and I had a whole nother phone, and I got in trouble for that.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
But yo, seriously though, I just told my wife the other day. I was like, we was talking about drinking and stuff. And
why you look up that way, bro? Because close.
He's nervous. He's nervous. You're gonna see that black hand gonna smack him.
But I was telling her, I was like, I literally didn't have my first drink until I turned 21. And she was like, what? And I was like, I waited till I was 21 to have my first drink. She was like, yo, you
been around me.
Yo, she looked at me, she's like, you square. And I was like, yo, really?
Yeah, well, you couldn't have been around me.
Nah, I tried to follow. I tried to follow the rules. I did, It's
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Not at all. Nope.
So I didn't.
I can't say the same, but
nah. But yeah. So I didn't have that luxury of having those calls you had in the middle of the night.
No. I didn't have no calls in the middle of the night.
Okay.
Phone ain't ringing in the middle of the night. I'm not having that. Thing is, we on the phone from 9 till we.
Yeah, fall asleep on the joint.
You know what I mean?
Plenty of time.
Like, oh, what you doing? Yo, I would sit on the couch.
You
watching ESPN, bro.
You sleep yet?
Watching ESPN. And ESPN at that time was only running the 30-minute joints, and they just rerun them back to back, bro.
Yeah.
That's how I was doing it back then.
Yeah,
fall asleep straight on the phone. Dang, I'm sorry you ain't get to.
No, it's all good. I made up for it. But anyway,
oh man.
So speaking about talk about putting our women in a better space. I know y'all saw that post I put up there that's been going viral all over. And I know B-More, you said it's been going around for a while, where people are debating whether if you're in a relationship with a woman.
Oh man, we need a woman for this.
Yo, I mean,
yo, bring her back in here, man.
She left.
But this is about how the guys feel too, you know, because I know both of y'all love your mamas. So
love me some mama.
You go to pick up y'all go to pick up your mom Dukes.
Mm-hmm.
Who's sitting in the front seat, Mom Dukes or your girl?
Go ahead, B.
Here you go again. Here you go again. My boy is a ninja, yo.
Yo, you see this dude, Jai? You see him?
Yo, he dodged raindrops. Yo, but honestly, it's always been easy. Sometimes my mom sit in the front, like if she, like, you know, she already in the car, you know, Tracy sit in the back. It's never nothing with that. It's never an issue. And sometimes my mom just sit in the back. She's like, no, I'd rather sit in the back, and Tracy sit in the front. So it's either or. I don't really dictate who sits where, and I think I never had to because they're both cool, they're both okay, and they both respect one another.
Okay.
Which is a good thing.
Yep.
But if I had to put it somewhere, I think a wife is different though.
Wife is definitely different than a girlfriend.
I do think a wife is different.
Okay.
I would not. I don't think I would ever make my wife sit in the back for my mom. That's just that. But I think also if I have a wife, that I would hope that she would respect my mom enough, to, especially depending on age, ability, stuff like that. Hey, you sit in the front. I would hope that that's kind of one of those things. You know what I mean? So.
Right. Yeah. How about you, Troy? Mama's boy?
Yeah, I think B touched on a lot of things. My girl and my mother have a strong bond. She calls her daughter on the regular. I mean, I'll text my mom. My mom only respond to my text. Yo, she'll text her. My mom texts her right back. I'm like, damn, like I'm the only child. You can't even text your only son back. Your only child. But you texted her back, but this is crazy. But anyway, I think my girl has enough respect for my mother that she already will get in the back seat regardless. So I've never had to say, yo, you sit in the front, you sit in the back. Never. She always normally just get in the back seat out of just respect for my mother, and probably a little respect out of for me too, but more respect for my mother and how I view my mother, how she views my mother. She loves my mother like that's her own mother, so she gets in the back with no issue, no problem. And there's times my mom be like, no, you sit in the front, I'm gonna get in the back. Yeah. But normally she'll just get in the back and that's it. Like it's no real argument or discussion about it. So we'll leave it like that.
And that's dope. Yeah.
I agree with y'all. I think it really comes into play with a lot of people where women are dealing with real mama's boys that they gotta sit there and compete against the mom constantly. Yeah. I think that's when it comes into play, honestly.
Yeah. And a lot of those dudes they create that type of friction from the jump. You know what I'm saying?
Real mama's boys, or do you think maybe there's just some friction in that dynamic, in that triangle between?
I think some dudes create that friction themselves.
Yeah. Jump. There should be no competition between your girl, your wife, or your wife and your mom. There should be no competition. But I think sometimes moms overstep bounds too.
Yes, but I think it's also upon that person, that medium, to check whoever is on the you know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's definitely up to the man to kind of like
come and go.
Yeah.
I mean, I do. I do agree with that. If it's a girlfriend that's, you dealing with for like the past 3 months, you. Get your ass up in the back. That's automatically. That's a no-brainer. Get your ass in the
It's
back.
no
You know what I'm
brainer.
saying?
Yep.
No brainer. So
what if she look at you and she like, why? Like, I'm your girl. Like,
why?
God.
If you know what? That's not even a question because anybody that I'm with would already
know what it is. Already know what it is.
So they all their mindset. I'm not even messing with nobody with no mindset like that. That don't respect somebody that birthed me. If you on that, chances are you're not with me.
Yep.
Straight up.
Wow.
Agreed.
You gotta respect her regardless.
Agreed.
He says, so have we seen the meme, who would you hug first, mom, wife, daughter, or sister? I've seen it. I never really understood it because I don't think I'm going to be like,
what difference does it make?
No, it's
everybody getting a hug.
Yeah, whoever's first. Whoever's closest.
Whoever's lined up first is getting it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But while we speaking on that, remember, like they got one that go around like with the food, like who gets their plate first, your husband or your kids.
Yeah, and I think we talked about that before too.
We talked about that before.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we touched on that before.
And I think we all was on the same line where it doesn't really matter. There's no. I mean, most people feed their kids first.
Yeah, blame my hairline. I forgot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, kids eat first, man.
Kids eat first,
Yeah.
I mean,
We did. You're right.
Yeah, but
kids in my house.
It shouldn't even matter, honestly, like that. But
I don't even get my plate brought to me.
She said that's a little boy mindset. Men don't play the madness. Yeah. Ain't nobody got time for them little childish things.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
No time for that. Hey, yo, before we get up out of here, man, I would like to talk about the verses that happened, man.
Oh, that's right.
With X,
about that.
That was, and you know what? I always kind of say this, right? When the verses happen and I like it, I'm like, yo, that was probably the best one. It's almost like every other one. I'm like, yo, that was the best one. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you what, man. That was probably the best one.
Hands down, bro. Hands down.
That was probably the best one, man.
Hands down.
I know y'all caught it. I know y'all looked at it and listened to it. Yo, I enjoyed every. I didn't even keep score, even though I think my man X might have pulled through, but I didn't keep score.
I don't think either.
I tried to.
Yeah, it was impossible. It was impossible. It was impossible.
I was down here in my basement like this, just going
head
hard.
Nod,
I was like, this is insane. Like,
I enjoyed it, man. I really did. It was two legends playing classic songs. I thought they represented themselves, the culture, everything at a high level. And whoever comes after that, yo, step your game up, man. Step your game up, man.
Yo,
real.
I heard something whack. I heard they saying it's gonna be Rick Ross versus
I saw it.
2 Chainz.
I'm not watching.
That is gonna be garbage.
Not watching.
I like Rick Ross.
I'm gonna still watch it, but
let me know what happened because I'm not watching.
Like 2 Chainz.
Yeah, 2 Chainz. What he got? 3 songs? Like, come on, man.
I don't know.
I hope that's not true.
A song of his that wasn't played on the radio.
Yeah,
but I can tell you one from Rick Ross.
Yeah. And then I heard they say Juicy J was trying to go against Nas.
Bruh.
Like, yeah.
No, Leo, let's not even talk about that yet. We're not even about to go there. No, sir.
But, I tell you what, though, when I looked at X, X always went through he had some mental issues, you know what I'm saying, going through some times in his life, some tragedies in his life, going to jail from a drug addiction. He's been through a lot. And when I watched him that night, dude, he looked healthy. That's the first time.
Too healthy.
He had a gut and all.
He looked Colburn healthy.
Yeah, Colburn healthy. Exactly. Colburn healthy. Exactly.
Hey, Cold Red, don't take that Cold Red. Don't take that Cold Red. Say something disrespectful.
That's my boy. You know I'm playing with him. But go ahead.
He looked healthy. That was the first time I ever seen him look like that. He looked healthy. He looked like his mind is at peace right now. He's not fighting those demons like he used to. And it was a beautiful moment to see. He prayed before. He even put something in people's heads that went over some people's head.
Right.
He talked about him getting have a relationship with an older woman, and it went over people's heads.
Really?
He said when he was 13, he had sex with somebody who was 26 years old.
Yeah.
And that kind of went over people's head, and nobody even batted an eye to it. So he's been through a lot of tragedy. He's been through a lot in his life. It was just to see him on tape, on radio, a live concert. He knew all his songs. He was a lot of breath sometimes, but it was dope, man. It was real
That's
dope.
why, I mean, I think that's why people can feel him, because he's real.
Yeah.
But he's real on so many levels. I mean, obviously he lived in Baltimore for a little bit. So.
But listen.
But on top of that, you heard him talk about his thing with Chocolate Tie and how his boy kind of set him up with that, and how that kind of ruined his life, on top of other stuff that he possibly went through. You know what I'm saying? But what's most interesting about that is, even though I don't prescribe to it as much, I'm telling you right now, yo, I would go see Pastor X, yo. I would go see Pastor X, yo. Them prayers, I'd be like, I'd be feeling them. I'd be like, yeah, what he said?
Yeah. Them prayers is always dope. His prayers is always dope, yo.
Bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But listen,
yo, I tell you what, when he did Slippin', bruh, when he did the song, yo,
bro,
I almost cried, man. I almost cried. Man. I almost cried, man.
No, he got some real joints. Real.
Because for me, I was thinking about where I was at in my life at that time, what I was going through.
Yeah,
that song says a lot. You know?
Oh yeah. And then he was putting that stank on it. I'm slipping, I'm falling.
That's why DMX.
Stop, X, stop. Cry, man. Stop it.
Yeah.
That's why he was so critical, because if you really think about it, right? All right, I wasn't gonna say this, but I gotta kind of say this.
And he did say, write down your pain. You know what I'm saying? He was telling him, write your pain. Man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Ain't got no rhythm.
Yeah, go ahead, homie. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you good. You good.
But check it out. The mere fact that he could even stick with Snoop. Snoop was out way before X was out. Yeah. You know, he was out back in the day.
Yeah. And after he was out too.
And think about it. If DMX wasn't on drugs and a bunch of other stuff, he probably put out 2-3 more albums.
Yeah.
You know, easily.
Yeah.
So just the fact that with a couple albums he had, he could still stick with Snoop, it speaks volumes.
Yeah.
On him. Speaks volumes.
And yo, people were like, yo, Snoop was going to dig it. I'm like, and remember, I was like, nah.
Yeah. I was like, yeah.
And then I text you, I was like, damn, I think Snoop might get it.
Yeah.
And then when it started, I was like, yo, X got some joints.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Get it.
Even the joints that didn't hit mainstream radio, you still
Snoop
love.
ain't gonna win, but I don't think either one of them really went in.
Yeah. You don't think one? Really?
I don't think even. No. What I'm saying is, like, what was it? 20 songs?
Yeah.
Is it 20?
Yeah, like 20 songs. Yeah.
He didn't play his top 20 songs. DMX didn't play his top 20 songs. They played some. I don't think they did.
You watched from beginning to end?
Yes. Yeah. I think they played some top songs, and I think they played some of their favorites.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. Not crazy, but they played, and I think that's kind of what everybody did. You know what I mean? But and that's why I say that. Like, they didn't go in, because I can name, Damien is a crazy song. He didn't play that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That joint, like, I hear a lot of people talk about that song. He didn't even play that joint.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think even them really went in a bag. I think they also put out, because there's some mainstream songs, obviously, that all of us like. And then there's some songs that they're like, yo, this is my joint. And I think they took the time to do that. I think a couple of artists took the time to do that, not just in this battle.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think I saw that in Snoop too.
That's true.
Snoop was like, yo, this is my favorite. He was like, yo, this is my favorite, cuz I told you got to play this one. You don't play nothing else, you better play this one.
You know what was real dope though? Yo, them dudes ad-libbing for each other. They were ad-libbing for each other.
Yeah,
bro.
They knew each other's songs.
Yeah, they knew each other's song. Remember, Snoop was like, "Yo, like you almost messed me up."
Yeah,
right.
X was good. X was, he was doing his whole song. And he was like, "Yo, you almost messed me up. I almost lost my words." Like,
yeah.
And that was dope, man. I like seeing that, man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Keisha Cole and Ashanti. I know so Keisha Cole was coming at Ashanti a little bit, like, "Yo, what's up?"
Ashanti accepted the challenge though.
Oh, did she?
She accepted it.
Actually, I think that might be kind of close.
I think
close.
Yeah, I think they both had like 3 songs out. So,
so since we talking about battles, what y'all think about Iron Mike?
Oh my God.
I
need DMX to pray for Roy Jones before the fight.
And your boy Roy Jones.
Yo.
I didn't know they was that close in age, bro.
Really?
Me neither.
I thought it was probably about 7 years difference, but they're like only 3-year difference between them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was a little. If I had to guess, I would have guessed it was probably at least a 7-year difference.
Really?
And that's what I would have guessed.
That's true. Because Mike,
you know what I mean?
You would think Mike was a lot older because Mike was doing things. Was Roy even boxing like that?
But you gotta think though, Mike was boxing at like 14, if I'm not mistaken, which was different when Roy went through Olympics first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he went to Golden Gloves, Olympic, he did all that stuff.
Yeah. So I think that is probably the difference. But I thought there were. I would have guessed if somebody was like, "Yo, how old is Mike? How old is Roy?" I'd have said, blah, blah. I'd have put them at least like 7 years apart, 6 years apart.
So who y'all got?
What?
Come on, man. What we talking about here, man?
What the comedian say about Mike? He said Mike that crazy pit bull with that little pink thing hanging on him.
Yeah, man.
Yo.
Y'all ain't see that little snippet?
What they
talk about how he lost himself?
Yeah, I did.
Did I send y'all that?
I saw it. I don't think you sent it to us.
Bro,
so
that shit was real.
Y'all think it's first round knockout? Like what y'all saying?
No, because it's an exhibition.
It's an exhibition. That's what I was trying to tell people.
It's just an exhibition. What is it? It's still,
Mike.
Was it eight rounds? 8 rounds, right?
Camp?
Yeah. Where you been at?
Yeah, exactly. we expect you to see you on here.
What is it? 8 rounds?
I don't know what it is.
Okay.
I didn't see exactly how many rounds.
I think it's 8 or 10, something like that. But it's an exhibition, so Mike might keep it interesting. Just keep him in there. You know what I mean? But he's gonna hit it with a couple body shots, and who knows what's gonna happen.
That's funny you said that though, Mike. Mike gonna keep it interesting.
Yeah, he gonna keep it interesting.
I think Mike gonna try to knock his head off first.
He gonna keep him in there. It's exhibition.
No, I don't think so. That's what people keep saying, but I really think that it's. That's why I keep telling people it's an exhibition. I think that they're gonna play it cool. They're gonna fight, but at the same time, you don't know where Mike might take that joint. But another thing is, it's 8 rounds.
Okay,
another thing is, people not understand is Mike is a natural heavyweight, whereas though Roy isn't.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the difference that people not really understanding. And this is the thing. You got a lot of people always talk about boxing because that's something that I said about when people was talking about Floyd fighting between Oscar and between Sugar Shane. And I was telling them then, I'm like, yo, Floyd wasn't in their weight class. Like y'all talking like, oh, he ain't fight them.
Yeah.
I was supposed to. Either way, that's a whole nother subject.
Yeah.
Roy is not a natural heavyweight. He moved up, but he's not a natural heavyweight.
Yeah.
And there's a difference there. I don't care what y'all talking about. It's a difference there. Yeah. It's a reason. It's a reason why we have weight classes.
Yeah.
Straight up.
You seen the difference in the body mass when they took the pictures. It was like, yeah.
Mike gonna hurt him.
He gonna hurt him.
What's up, Big Mark?
What up?
Yeah. I think because it's an exhibition, they're going to treat it as an exhibition. You know what I mean? It's going to go at least 6-7 rounds. He gonna hit Roy with a body shot. It might go to whole 8, but I don't think they're gonna be head hunting like people think they're gonna be head hunting.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think because they're gonna respect each other so much, it's gonna be a good time and all that good stuff. So,
yeah,
I can't wait to see it though. Can't wait.
I'm about to say everybody gonna tune in to see regardless.
Everybody's
that's
watching.
what I'm saying. That's what that is. It's a money grab.
Oh yeah.
And I ain't mad at it because I give you my money.
Yep. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Some money.
Mark said all money ain't good money.
You taking $2 million to get in the ring with Mike?
I'll take it.
I'll take it too.
Yeah, shoot.
Sound like good money to me. But Mark talking about your brain might be fried after this.
I'm playing dead. He gonna swing and miss, and I'm playing dead. Like, oh, he hit me.
your whole life gonna change. You gonna talk with an accent. You know you from Jersey. You gonna be like, man, I'm gonna catch me some deer. I'm a whole different person.
Oh my god! Yeah, he's a monster. He's
can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. When is it? Y'all know when the date is?
September 12th, I believe.
Yeah.
September 12th.
Somewhere around it.
Oh, you already know. That's my thing. I'm on it. Matter of fact, I can't wait. Yo, we used to go to all them boxing matches in AC, man.
Man, yo, hey, COVID, man. A lot of that stuff is in the wayside now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yo, I was talking to my big brother. I was like, he was like, like, this is gonna be so different. We're not gonna be able to go to the bars or whatever to watch football. I was like, bro, we ain't gonna be able to watch football like that for another year or two. Like, we're not gonna be able to go to bars and watch football, watch basketball, and enjoy the sports atmosphere for a while.
Right.
So,
I agree.
It's like when you brought up boxing. Like but at one time we went to the boxing fight. I can't remember who it was, but it was a gang. It was like 30 of us.
Bro, it was the boy that got killed in the motorcycle accident.
The motorcycle crash. Paul Williams.
Yeah,
Paul Williams.
Yeah, Paul Williams fight. Yeah.
Paul Williams was fighting. It was a Mexican dude.
Sergio?
Dang.
Was his name Garcia or Gonzalez?
I don't know, but he got knocked out in the first round. I was like,
he got chipped up. He got chipped up real quick.
I wasn't expecting that, bro.
He left us plenty of time to party after that.
Absolutely.
We got it in that night.
Somebody even got a picture of me going like this, like,
I took that picture, I think.
Yeah, probably the picture dude.
Yeah.
Shameless plug. We already on it.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be some time where we have, be able to go out and do things like that. It's gonna take some time, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's sooner than later though. Hopefully sooner.
Yeah, hopefully.
Definitely.
Yep.
Everybody act right and take this this miracle drug from this African lady.
Man.
And then
man.
It's never mind.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, exactly. Never mind. Don't say nothing.
Y'all better take that drug.
Don't say nothing, yo.
Y'all go first.
Leave it alone. Yeah, exactly. Y'all go first.
Y'all go first.
Buddy.
Y'all take that vaccine in that drug, and I'll just sit back and wait for y'all to grow some green ears or something.
Green ears.
Yeah.
Let me how that works out.
Yeah, definitely.
No, thank you.
Definitely.
No, thank you.
Yeah. But it's been real, fellas.
Yeah, man.
Definitely. Always.
Anything? Anybody got something to say before we go out? Not really. Yeah. Nah.
Hey, wash your hands, wear a mask. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
Wash your hands, wear a mask, man. Respect people.
Respect everybody.
Just respect people. That's all.
That's all we can do.
You said disrespect people?
Nah.
No, I'm
just respect people, man. That's all.
Yeah, definitely.
And for the people that's going through porn addiction, we feel for you.
Call me.
Call B more.
Call B.
Hit me up.
Yeah.
Call Dr. B more. He got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. And for the people that's getting harassed by the woman that's being oversexed, we feel for you too.
We feel for you.
Feel so bad for you, man.
You can't go to sleep. You gotta go to work in the morning.
Yeah. She get home from the hospital and you playing sleep and stuff like that. Yeah. So I heard. Oh no!
I know you.
Whoa! It sounds a little bit too personal.
Look. I know you're awake. I know you're awake.
Too personal right now.
Oh man!
Oh shoot! She did say that, didn't she?
Yeah, that's what they said.
She said all kinds of nonsense.
It was like an article saying that if you if you get sick that you was sleeping with demons or something like that, or I don't know.
She was saying all kinds of nonsense.
Woo.
Yeah, but yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry I took time in my daily life. To even read that nonsense. I wish I couldn't read.
Yo, you ever slept with a demon though?
That's crazy, man. It's possible.
It's possible.
No comment.
You had one on the line.
Oh God, man! Because demons got them tongues too.
Yo, hold up. Yo, it's different kind of demons though.
Yo, boy, stupid. Stop.
Yo, it's different kind of demons though. Like which one you talk about?
Break it down for him.
That poltergeist joint. You know what I mean? Are we talking about the ones from The Exorcist? You know what I mean? Like which one?
The ones that take your soul? Oh my God!
Your soul?
Oh my
God. It's suck the soul out of you, huh?
Bro.
Just suck the soul right out of you.
I ain't messing with y'all tonight.
I ain't never touched you.
Oh man. Hey, if you guys are listening, still listen to us, please like, share the page.
For sure.
Share it 13 times and 13 more times. We definitely appreciate you guys tuning in with us. Listen to us every week. Keep it up. Keep this moving up. Check us out on our Facebook page.
There he is.
Demons got that ball.
We've been looking for you all night, homie.
Yo, we ain't messing with Miss Camp. Miss Demon. Well, go ahead.
Oh, man.
Hey, make sure you look at us on that Instagram, Facebook, follow us on Twitter. You can send us an email. You can do all that good stuff, man. We definitely do appreciate y'all.
Talk about us in the barbershop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
For sure.
Shout us out.
Yes, sir. All right,
you know what I mean? When we come up, you come up.
Mm-hmm. You blow up.
You blow up.
All right, we out.
Peace out.